Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. It's April, and everything hurts. This month's going to be really weird because I'm going to be taking over half of it for my own stuff, starting with today as I unveil Wave 6 of Sentinels of the MLP-verse. With this wave, the main 6 are now fully available to play as heroes. So, of course, today's hero is Rainbow Dash. She was the last one. She's going to be fighting Ahuizotl, and will be fighting in the Wonderbolts Academy. This wave is a lot more themed around the hero than they usually are. Going forward, of course, is a wave of variants for the other heroes. We'll be doing one more wave and then trying to port them to digital as quote-unquote original characters. But that's all in the future. For right now, we've got a fight to fight. Alongside Rainbow Dash, we have Cypher, we have Lady Liberty, and we have Super Sentai Idealist. So, the first thing I'll direct your attention to is the environment has a set of cards. It's called an Academy Record. At the start of the game, put this card in play, shuffle the environment deck, then flip this card. There's an advanced rule if you like having an advanced environment. We're not going to do that. So this card is not considered in play. At the start of the environment turn, if there are an equal number of tokens in both flight pools, discard the top card of each deck and shuffle the environment trash into its deck. Otherwise, play the top card of a deck associated with the flight pool with the most tokens in it, then remove all tokens from that flight pool. The second time each turn a hero card is played, add a token to the hero flight pool. The second time each turn a villain card is played, add 2 tokens to the villain flight pool. This basically works like the Coliseum. You've got 2 separate token pools here. They're marked by the card. I just put them up here because it's easier. It makes for a very dynamic game of push and pull against the villain, and of course the environment's going to be messing with that a whole lot. So Ahuizotl starts off with Dr. Cabalaran as the villain. Start of the game, we get H-1 mooks, so we have Rogue, we have Withers, we have Pickpocket. I didn't name them, don't ask. Reduce damage dealt to this card by 1 for each mook in play. Activate Skull text on villain cards. When a villain relic is dealt damage, reduce it to 1. When this card would be destroyed, flip it instead. At the start of the villain turn, the heroes may discard any number of cards. If at least X cards are discarded this way, where X is the HP of the villain relic with the lowest HP, move that relic into this card, and Dr. Cabalaran deals himself H times 2 irreducible psychic damage. At the end of the villain turn, if there are no mooks in play, move all mooks from the villain trash into play, then discover a relic, and Dr. Cabalaran deals the villain relic with the lowest HP 1 sonic damage. Then if there are no villain relics in play, flip this card. So this is a game of buying relics to try and keep them out of the clutches of the dread Ahuizotl. Here we go. The Griffin's Lock. Oh, it's our first relic. Star on this card is H+1. Skull says at the end of the villain turn, the hero with the most cards in hand deals himself 1 irreducible psychic damage. Increase the next damage they would deal by 1. Notice there's more text after that. I wonder what that could be. So, end of the villain turn, we've got mooks in play. We discover a relic. It's the Sapphire Stone, aka the Sapphire Statue. Star on this card is H. At the end of the villain turn, the hero with the fewest cards in hand draws a card and deals himself 1 irreducible psychic damage. So Cabalaran hits that for 1. Rogue hits the hero target with the highest HP for 2 melee and 2 sonic damage. That's Lady Liberty. Each non-relic villain target other than Dr. Cabalaran regains a hit point, and then Withers hits the lowest for 2 melee damage. That'll be Rainbow Dash. Pickpocket makes someone either destroy a card or discard a card. We'll have Cypher discard a card. Alright, Griffin's Lock. So someone can take a damage and deal an extra damage. We'll have that be Rainbow Dash. And then the hero with the fewest cards in hand draws a card, deals himself 1 irreducible psychic damage. Obviously that's Cypher. So, goal right now is to clear out a couple of these mooks and drop the Griffin's Lock down to 1 HP. So we'll start with an initiated upgrade. I think since Rainbow Dash has taken damage, we'll throw the Vascular Aug onto her. He draws a card. And then encode, let her draw a card, and he draws a card. Lady Liberty is going to start with Healing Warmth. When another hero character regains 3 HP, that hero's player may play a card now. Obviously, Rainbow Dash. She's going to start with a Fantastic Philly Flash. Deals a target 2 sonic damage, reduce the next damage up with that target by 2. I'm going to throw 3 damage at Pickpocket. He's not going to be dealing any damage, but that's okay. You may play a card, put this card under a routine in place. So we'll play a routine, the Best Young Flyers contest. Cards in this card are not considered in play. When this card enters play, destroy any other routines in play. When this card is destroyed, Rainbow Dash deals 2 targets 2 sonic damage each, and X players each draw a card where X is the number of cards under this card. If you've been around for a while, you may remember back when Oblivion was still like in Kickstarter mode, or even earlier than that. I was very keen to know how the Idealist worked as a hero, because they revealed her character card, and it said you can put a fragment under a concept, and I went, shit, I have a hero who works exactly like that. And as it turns out, I just left her alone. So yeah, Rainbow Dash works a lot like the Idealist, except that she's a speedster instead of a big damage dealer. Lady Liberty's power is Inspire. Each other hero character card regains a hit point. One other player may draw a card. So I think Cypher's the only one who's not at full. We'll have Rainbow Dash draw. She's always in need of cards. Draw a card. Idealist will do Spark of Inspiration, get some damage on these relics. I'll skip her power and draw a card. Rainbow Dash will play the Buccaneer Blaze. She deals up to 2 targets 2 fire damage each. Take out Pickpocket and ping the Griffin's Lock for 1. I can play a card and then put this card under routine in play. So I'll play Chance of a Lifetime. Reveal cards on the top of your deck until routine is revealed. Put into play, discard the other revealed cards, put this card under that routine. So a bunch of stuff is going to happen here. Number 1 being I discard a lot of cards. Oh wow, I get the Sonic Rainboom. Alright, so the first thing that happens is we destroy Best Young Flyer's contest. So she deals 2 targets, 2 sonic damage each. We'll hit Withers for 2, we'll hit the Griffin's Lock for 1. And then we have 1 card under here so somebody can draw a card. She'll do it herself. The Sonic Rainboom, at the end of your turn, if there are at least 5 cards under this card, you may destroy it. If you do, discard the top card of each deck, destroy all villain, ongoing, and environment cards, and Rainbow Dash deals each non-hero target 2 sonic damage. So this one works a little bit differently from the rest of the routines, which is that you need a certain number of cards under it to make it work, and it only works if you destroy it during your turn. The rest of them have something that happens when they're destroyed no matter when it happens. So we put that there, we put that there. I'm not really sure if I actually want to work on that. We'll find out. Her power is Flight Training. Discard a card, draw 2 cards. We'll go ahead and do that. Draw 3 cards, and, well, she's at full, so she doesn't heal. Okay, start of the environment turn. Oh, I haven't been keeping track of this at all. Let's see, for playing 2 relics, the villain got 2 tokens. Rainbow Dash played an extra card twice, so they're both tied. Discard the top of card of each deck, shuffle the environment trash into its deck. Alright, and then we play a card. It's Soren. He's a Wonderbolt. At the start of the environment turn, if no hero cards were played this turn, each player draws a card. So basically, if the heroes are not winning, we all get a card. End of the environment turn, discover a cadet or training exercise. We get a training exercise. It's the Flag Hunt. At the start of their turn, oh god, these cards are so wordy, I'm sorry. At the start of their turn, a hero may deal themselves 2 melee damage to reveal the top 3 cards of their deck and replace them in any order. At the start of the environment turn, reveal the top card of each hero deck. If at least H-1 cards with a matching keyword are revealed this way, replace them and add H tokens to the hero flight pool. If not, discard the revealed cards and add H tokens to the villain flight pool, then destroy this card. This is a hard one to do, but it has a large payoff. And that's it. So, we can discard a total of 2 cards to buy either the Griffin's Lock or the Sapphire Stone, and put the Griffin's Lock underneath Dr. Caballeron. It is worth noting that cards under him are still in play, so if you do something stupid, you can lose all of your progress. He deals himself 8 damage, and we play a card. The Rings of Scorchero, okay. We're just going to get all the relics, why not? End of turn, discover a relic. It's the Doom Diadem. H+4 for its HP. You'll notice the image, there's a hand there. This is the first dive into Equestria Girls because this was a very thin villain deck to draw from. Dr. Caballeron hits the Sapphire Stone for 1, so that's probably the one we're going to be buying unless we can get rid of another one. Rogue hits the highest for 2 and 2, that is still Lady Liberty. Withers heals everyone but Dr. Caballeron and the relics for 1, and then he hits the lowest for 2, that'll be Lady Liberty again. Here with the fewest cards in hand, draws a card, deals himself 1 damage, that's Idealist. Cripes. End of the villain turn, this card deals each non-relic target 1 fire damage. Oh yeah, 2 tokens in their villain pool. So this is hitting both of the mooks as well as everybody else. And the hero with the fewest non-character cards in play plays an ongoing or equipment card and deals himself 1 irreducible psychic damage. Well, it's either Idealist or Lady Liberty. I guess, does Lady Liberty have anything? Not really. Okay, we'll have Idealist do this. And that's it. And if we wanted to, we could hit the Sapphire Stone 1 more time and it'll just go in the trash, but anything that goes in the trash comes back out when the villain flips, and we don't want that. Let's do Cyborg Blaster. I'm not going to move that augment. Actually, no, I will move that augment, because Idealist needs the HP more, and then she'll hit Withers and take him out. And we'll just leave Rogue in place so we don't get any more mooks. Power, we let Idealist draw a card, and then he draws a card. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. Well, okay, so Lady Liberty's going to hit herself for 2 melee damage. 1, 2, 3. So she's got, they're all one-shots, that's good to know. The one that's on top, she's going to draw, so it's the one under it that is going to matter. Both of those on top. So one shot is what we're looking for. This is hard for Rainbow Dash because she draws and plays lots of cards during her turn. Let's do Unshackled Resilience, Lady Liberty's most broken card. She cannot be prevented from playing cards, using powers, or drawing card. Damage dealt by Lady Liberty cannot be prevented. Power, she deals a target 5 melee damage, destroy this card. But instead we will heal everybody and let Idealist draw a card. Ugh, she draws a card. Alright, start of turn, she can draw a card. Then she hits herself for 2, reveal the top 3 cards of her deck. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, so I want that one shot to be second, and I don't want her drawing extra cards. So I guess we're doing Hedgehogs. Hit both of the relics for 1, and we skip her power, and she draws a card and she heals 1. Okay. Rainbow Dash, please save us. She hits herself for 2. Alright, all she's got is one-shots. That's good also. As long as she doesn't draw an extra card during her turn. Let's see, that won't make me draw a card. Yeah, okay. So that's an ongoing. The top 2 are one-shots. So she's going to start with Rain Cloud Double Backflip. Increase the next damage dealt by Rainbow Dash by 2. You may play a card. You may put this under a routine in play. So all I've got left is routines, so I'm going to go ahead and play one. It'll be the Aerial Flower formation that destroys the Rain Boom, and I get nothing happening. But we do get a token in our pool, and that goes under the routine. I see where I miscalculated. Okay, I have to skip her power, so she'll just draw a card. So, start of turn, we play the top card of the villain deck. It's the Spear Bearers. They're a minion. And we take all the tokens out of that pool. Soren lets everybody draw a card. I don't want to. Oh no, actually I have to. Uh-oh, I may have screwed myself. And then reveal the top card of each hero deck. Ongoing limited, one shot. Ongoing limited, ongoing limited. Okay, it worked anyways. So we get 4 tokens and replace all those cards. I lucked the heck out. And then we destroy that card. Then the environment plays a card. It's Vapor Trail and Sky Stinger. They are a cadet. At the end of the environment turn, add a token to the hero flight pool if it has fewer tokens than the villain flight pool. If no token is added this way, the hero with the fewest cards in hand draws a card, and this card deals itself 2 reducible sonic damage. So they're very helpful. End of turn, we get either a cadet or a training exercise. It's the Dizatron. Oh boy. We have the most tokens, so somebody can draw a card. That'll be Rainbow Dash. And the Dizatron says, hero turn order resolves in the following order. Start, power, draw, play, end. Watch me forget the hell out of this. Here's an idea. Let's do this. And make this real big, and then I won't forget. What an idea. Start of the environment turn, add H-1 tokens to the hero flight pool, then destroy this card. So this one screws with the heroes for a round, but it just flat gives you a bunch of tokens. Okay, we can discard a card to buy the Sapphire Stone. If we don't, he's going to take it out. So somebody needs to discard. I think Idealist can do that. That's the most useful one to have out, but it's better than getting it in the trash. Hits himself for 8. We play a card. It's Daring Do. All right. I hardly ever see her. This card counts as a hero target, and she's also Rainbow Dash's nemesis, which means she has nemesis with Ahuizotl and Dr. Cabaleran. This card enters play the top card of the villain deck. End of the villain turn, this card deals 2 sonic damage to either the villain target with the lowest HP or Ahuizotl. So first we play the top card and put 2 tokens in the villain flight pool. It's the Amulet of Kukulkan. Oh my god. It has H plus 5 HP. Okay, end of turn. We don't get any mooks, but we do get another freaking relic. It's the 7-sided chest of Chico Maztak, which has 7 HP. God, there's so many relics in play. This is awful. Okay, so he hits the Rings of Scorchero for 1. That's going to be our next target. Absolutely. We don't want those when he flips. Okay, Rogue hits the highest for 2 and 2. That's Cypher. The Rings of Scorchero hit everybody for 1. The Doom Diadem. Who has the fewest non-character cards in play? We're all tied. So somebody can play an ongoing or equipment card. Do I have literally anything that I want to play? Actually, yeah. Yeah, we'll have... Well, you know what? Okay, I'm going to have Rainbow Dash do this. She will play another Aerial Flower formation. So this one's destroyed. She deals up to X targets 3 fire damage each, where X is 1 plus the number of cards under this card. So 2 targets, 3 fire damage each. The first one's going to take 5. Now, normally I would throw that either at Cabaleran or Rogue, but I don't want Rogue to die, and I don't want Cabaleran to take extra damage, so we're going to kill Soren. Sorry, buddy. Thanks for your help. And then she will ping the Rings of Scorchero for 1. Then she hits herself for 1. The Spear Bearers deal the hero target with the second highest HP 2 melee damage. Damage dealt to that target is irreducible until the start of the villain turn. That's anyone but Lady Liberty. Rainbow Dash can take it. She doesn't care. Daring Do deals 2 sonic damage to the villain target with the lowest HP. That is the Rings of Scorchero. Very helpful. The Amulet of Kukulkan, the hero with the lowest HP regains a hit point. Each other hero deals himself 1 irreducible psychic damage. So Lady Liberty is going to heal and everybody else is going to take 1. Last but not least, end of the villain turn, the 2 players with the most cards in their trash each put a card from their trash on top of their deck, and their heroes each deal themselves 1 irreducible psychic damage. So that's probably Rainbow Dash. Yeah, she's got 19 cards in her trash. Rainbow Dash and Cypher. We can get initiated upgrade back though. That's helpful. She would like her turtle. He's out here, yeah. Okay, so... Start, power, draw, play, end. So first we let her draw a card, then he draws a card, then he plays a card. Let's initiate an upgrade. I think the Muscle Aug on Rainbow Dash would be a very good idea. And that's his turn. Power for Lady Liberty. Everybody heal 1. Definitely need that. Let Rainbow Dash draw a card. She draws a card. And then, let's see, she will play Liberty Smite. She'll target 3 melee damage. Oh, I suppose I could have taken out some... Well, whatever. She'll pop the Rings of Scorchero down to 1 so we can buy that later. And then she can play a card. Let's do 1-2 punch, which gives us a token, and let's start hitting the Amulet of Kukulkan. 2 damage on that, because it's 2 separate hits. And that's her turn. Start of turn. Idealist draws a card, then she can use a power, she will skip it, then she draws a card, then she will play Karate Robot, and then she heals one. Okay, Rainbow Dash. Let's see, we'll use her power. I just want to show off this card because of what I did with the graphics there. That's kind of awesome. We'll go ahead and discard that and draw 2. Then she draws another one, and then we play a card. This could get weird. Let's do a barrel roll. Reduce the next damage dealt to Rainbow Dash by 2. Draw a card. You may play a card. Put this card in the routine and play. I'm going to go ahead and play Tank. Tank is her pet. When this card is dealt damage, it becomes immune to damage until the start of the next turn. First time Rainbow Dash will be dealt damage each turn, you may redirect it to this card. So that will go under the routine, and that's her turn. So, start of turn. We have the most tokens, so we lose all of them. We can play the top card of somebody's deck. I'm going to go with Lady Liberty. Rallying Cry. Each hero target regains a hit point. One other player may use a power now. I like that. Let's have Idealist use Karate Robot. Hit the Amulet of Kukulkan for 1 and 1. We lose all of our tokens. And then the Dizatron gives us 3 tokens and goes away. Yay! And we play the Wonderbolt's Derby. It's a training exercise. When a villain card is played, add H-2 tokens to the villain flight pool. When a hero draws a card, add 1 token to the hero flight pool. Start of the environment turn, play a second card from the deck selected by Academy Record this turn. If no deck was selected, play the top card of the environment deck, then destroy this card. So, we do not have fewer tokens, so somebody can draw a card. That'll be Lady Liberty. Alright, start of the villain turn. We can discard a card and buy the Rings of Scorchero. Idealist has that. He hits himself for 8. So we can buy 1 more relic. And unfortunately, all of those are really bad. I think we're going to stick with the amulet, though, and just deal. Okay, we play a card, Temple Defenders. They're a minion. We add 2 tokens to the villain token pool. End of turn. I don't think there are any relics left. There are not. So they don't get an extra 1. He hits the Amulet of Kukulkan for 1. A rogue hits the highest for 2 and 2. That's Idealist. The hero with the fewest non-character cards in play plays an ongoing or equipment card. Got 2, she's got 2, she's got 1, and he's got 2. Okay, that's Lady Liberty. Let's play Stand in the Light, and she gets herself for 1. Daring Do will hit the lowest for 2. I'm going to have that be the Temple Defenders. Yeah, don't want those guys. Alright, and they're reducing damage dealt to non-relic villain targets by 1. So yeah, they need to go. Spearbearers hit the second highest. That'll be Rainbow Dash, who soaks it. Who with the lowest regains a hit point. That is Lady Liberty. Everybody else hit yourself for 1. Rainbow Dash will hit Tank. Who's got the most cards in their trash? Rainbow and Idealist. Yeah, let's get her house. And she hits herself for 2. And at the end of the villain turn, the hero with the most non-character cards in play must move one of those cards on top of their deck. Oh my. Oh, Lady Liberty can totally do that because we don't need that card that she played. Alright, let's initiate upgrade. None of these are very helpful. I'm going to throw Dermal Og on Cypher himself. Nobody's got extra powers they could use. I don't know who would benefit most from playing extra cards. Whatever, he's going to let himself draw a card and draw a card, which means 2 tokens for us. Oh, actually 3 because initiated upgrade gives us another card. Alright, how about the Light of Liberty? Increase damage dealt by hero targets by 1, reduce damage dealt to hero targets by 1. This is the last round of self-damage, so I think it's a good time. And for her power, everybody heal 1, hero character card specifically. We'll let Idealist draw a card, I guess. She draws a card, so that's 2 tokens for us. Alright, start of turn, we are putting Fragment under a concept in play. I'm going to play Flying Stabby Knives. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Karate Robot, hit the amulet down to 2, put that back underneath it, draw a card. That's a token. And she heals. Okay. Alright, let's do Aerial Relay. Draw a card, you may play a card. Play a routine and put this card under it. So that's a token. Play Rain Cloud Double Backflip. Increase the next damage dealt by Rainbow Dash by 2. You may play a card. We'll play a Good Flank Kicking, which is Rainbow Dash deals the target 1 melee damage 4 times. The first one is going to be 3 damage. Actually, it's going to be 5 damage. Holy crap. So let's just kill the Spearbearers, because that'll go right through the damage reduction. And then she has 3 more hits of 3. We'll throw 1 at the Amulet, we'll throw 2 at the Temple Defenders, and we'll throw 3 onto Rogue, because we'll want to get rid of him once the villain flips. Put this card under routine in play. Play a routine. We will play the Icaranian Sun Salutation. This is the single hit. It deals a target X fire damage, where X is 3 plus the number of cards under this card. So then we destroy the Aerial Flower Formation. There are 2 cards under it. She hits up to 3 targets for 3, make that 5 fire damage each. Take out the Temple Defenders. Actually, he should have 1 more HP. Let's take out Rogue. Why the heck not? And actually, that'll be it. I think we're good. And that goes under there. Power, discard a card, draw 3 cards, get all the tokens, it doesn't matter. So, we play the top card of a hero deck, and then we play the top card of a hero deck. Let's do Cypher for the first one. That would not be helpful. We're not gonna... oh, actually, Shoot, he's dealing everything 1 lightning damage. Well, that's going to drop the amulet. Oopsie. And then we take all the tokens away, and then we play another card. Let's have that be Idealist. Sound Beating. Let's see here. Let's hit the Doom Diadem for 1. Put that under there. Then we destroy this card. That was eventful. Play Rainstorm. Cadets have no card text. At the start of the environment turn, the villain target with the highest HP deals each environment target H-1 cold damage. Then if there is at least 1 cadet in play, add 2 tokens to the hero flight pool. If not, add H tokens to the villain flight pool, then destroy this card. So flip them face down so we remember they don't have any card text. They're very likely to just get wrecked and nothing we can do about that. So let's discard 5 cards. I'm sure we have 5 cards we can discard. We will buy the Doomed Diadem. Cabaleron wrecks his own ass. So he flips. And Ahuizotl comes out. Set his HP to 60. Shuffle the villain trash into the deck, then discover Jungle Cats and all villain relics. And again, the cards under him are still considered in play, so if you do stupid stuff, you will get them back. There's Jungle Cats and the Amulet of Kukulkan. So, gameplay changes a big way. We activate hand text on villain cards. Villain relics are indestructible. Villain relics with 0 or fewer HP have no game text. At the end of the villain turn, Ahuizotl deals the 3 hero targets the highest HP, H-2 melee damage each. Then each villain relic regains H HP. Then each villain relic with 0 or fewer HP is restored to full HP and deals Ahuizotl 2 psychic damage. So he has full control over the relics, but if we wreck them enough, they will turn on him. Also, I would just like to point out that I really like what I did with his name there. Anyway, with the hand text being active, the relics now change. The 7-sided chest at the start of the villain turn plays the top card of the villain deck. It's the Spear Bearers again. The Jungle Cats go off, have 5 HP. Reduce damage dealt to this card by 1. Start of the villain turn. For each HP this card has, it deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 irreducible melee damage. So it's going to be hitting Cypher and Lady Liberty and Idealist and Rainbow Dash. We'll redirect that to Tank, or actually Cypher, yeah, and then Rainbow Dash redirect it to Tank. The Amulet of Kukulkan, each non-relic villain target regains 2 HP. Well, they're all at full, so that's fine. So the chest is the one that we really want to take down to 0, if at all possible. And then he plays a card and gets 2 tokens. It's Biff the Last Mook. The upside is the relics have no damage reduction, so we can go crazy on everything. Ahuizotl hits the 3 highest for 2 each. That is Rainbow Dash, who only takes 2, Cypher, who soaks it, and Lady Liberty, who takes 1. Daring Do hits Ahuizotl for 3 sonic damage. The Spear Bearers hit the 2nd highest for 2. That will be Cypher. Damage dealt to him is irreducible now. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the H-1 hero targets the highest HP, 2 projectile damage each. That is, I will say, everyone but Rainbow Dash. She takes 1, she takes 1, he takes 2, because the Spear Bearers actually did something useful. Okay, initiated upgrade. We're going to throw the Fusion Aug on Lady Liberty. Draw a card. We will let Lady Liberty draw a card, and he draws a card. Alright, Light of Liberty goes away. Actually didn't do a whole lot. It was better for the defense than the offense. Let's do Light the Way. Reveal cards from the top of your deck until 2 ongoings are revealed. Put 1 into hand and 1 into play. Shuffle the other revealed cards back into your deck. Let's see if I can get something with a better power. Yes. So we will get Freedom's Touch. Power Lady Liberty deals a target 2 radiant damage. 1 player draws a card. So her first power, everybody else heals 1. We'll let Rainbow draw a card. And then second power, she will deal a target 2 radiant damage. Let's hit the chest. And she will draw a card and draw a card. Alright, start of turn. Yeah, let's put a card under the card. Play Strain Super Ego. Power, I will play a Fragment. Hedgy Hogs, hit the chest for 2 and hit Biff for 2. Put that under Flying Stabby Knives. Then we'll go ahead and use Flying Stabby Knives. We'll hit the chest down to 0, hit Biff, and hit the Jungle Cats. Put one of those back under it. Draw a card. Oh yeah, that was actually at the end of my turn. Oh, I screwed that up a little bit, but whatever. And she heals 1. Alright, Rainbow Dash wants to be doing big damage to Ahuizotl. Raincloud double backflip, +2 to her next damage. I can play a card. Super Speed Strut. Rainbow Dash deals target 1 sonic damage. Discard the top card of that target's deck. Draw a card. You may play a card and put this under a routine and play. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage to Ahuizotl. Discard the top card of his deck. It was Rogue. Good. Draw a card. I can play a card. Buccaneer Blaze. 2 targets, 3 fire damage each. Let's hit Ahuizotl for 4 and hit the Jungle Cats for 2. I can play a card. Fantastic Philly Flash. Rainbow Dash deals target 2 sonic damage. Reduce the next damage dealt by that target by 2. You may play a card. So you'll hit Ahuizotl for 4, reduce the next damage by 2. And then I will play the Cloud House. When Rainbow Dash will be dealt environment damage, prevent it. If 4 or more damage is prevented this way in 1 turn, destroy this card at the start of the next turn. Power, Rainbow Dash regains 3 HP. So these all go under a routine in play. Then with her power, she will regain 3 HP, and draw a card. And that's it. Okay, start of the environment turn, we'll play the top card of the villain deck. It is Pickpocket. Oh no. Remove all tokens from that. And then this goes off. Villain target with the highest HP deals each environment target H-1 cold damage. Oh, you know what that means? He's actually dealing 1 damage, and the cadets remain in play. It worked. Add 2 tokens to the hero flight pool, and destroy that. They're about to leave, but that's okay. We get Angel Wings, another cadet. End of turn, Vapor Trail and Sky Stinger. We have the highest token pool, so we'll have Rainbow Dash draw a card, and then they take themselves out, because they're dumb. Angel Wings, each non-cadet target regains a hit point. Then if any hero target is at its maximum HP, add a token to the hero flight pool. So everything, villains included, heals 1. None of us are going to be at full. We might want to get rid of her. Oh wait, that's not true. Daring Do is at full, so we get a token. Alright, Ahuizotl plays Weapon Barrage. Ahuizotl deals each hero target H-1 projectile damage. Kinda wish I had that -2, but Rainbow Dash will sacrifice Tank to save her own skin. Everybody else take 3. Cypher takes 2. Forgot, that's actually the start of the villain turn. The Jungle Cats go off. They're doing 2 and 2 and 2, and that was all Rainbow Dash. That's fine. Each non-relic villain target regains 2 HP. Oh, that includes the cats. That's bad. Gotta get rid of those Jungle Cats. Then he plays another card and gets 2 tokens. Deft Bargain, play the top card of the villain deck. It's the Temple Defenders again. So everything that is not a relic has damage reduction. Alright, he hits the 3 highest for 3 each. That's everyone but Lady Liberty. Rainbow Dash takes 3. Cypher takes 1. Daring Do hits him for 2. The Spear Bearers hit the second highest. That will be Cypher. Damage dealt to him is irreducible now. Biff hits the 3 highest, that's everyone but Rainbow Dash. It's getting rough. Here with the most cards in play, either destroys one of the cards or discards a card. That is probably the idealist because her things all are considered to be in play. Let's destroy one of these cards. And the Temple Defenders, end of the villain turn, the hero with the most non-character cards in play must move one of those cards on top of their deck. Well, I guess we'll lose Flying Stabby Knives. Whatever. Okay, how about the Electrical Optical Cloak? Let's all be immune to damage. We'll let Idealist draw a card, draw a card. Lady Liberty will play Blazing Torch. If she has 25 or fewer HP, you can draw an extra card. 20 or fewer HP, you can play an extra card. And 15 or fewer HP, you can use an extra power. She has all of those, so let us play Stand in the Light. She can use 3 powers. First, everybody heal. We'll have Rainbow Dash draw a card. Second, Freedom's Touch. She will hit the cats for 2. Oh yeah, and this should have healed. And we'll have Idealist draw a card. And Stand in the Light. One target regains 3 HP. Up to 3 hero targets regain 1 HP each. So she will heal herself, heal everybody else for 1. Or draw 2 cards. She's in fine form. Start of turn. Let's put a card under Karate Robot. Then let's play Making Things Up. Playing a number of concepts. I can play a fragment. Let's do Sound Beating. Jungle Cats for 2. Put that under Flying Stabby Knives. Power. Strain Super Ego. Spark of Inspiration. This is going to mostly bounce off, because these guys all have damage reduction. Oh yeah, that has 2 damage reduction. Draw a card. Put that under Karate Robot. Draw a card. End of turn. Monster of Id. End of turn, we move a card under there, and then that will steal it. I can use a power. Let's do Karate Robot. 5 and 5 becomes 6 and 6, 7 and 7, 14 damage to Ahuizotl. And then we will not put a card back under it. She hits herself for nothing. That's cool. Okay, time for Rainbow Dash to be awesome. I mean, it's always time for Rainbow Dash to be awesome, but Super Speed Strut deals a target 2 sonic damage. That's not enough to get through to the cats. Let's hurt the Temple Defenders. Discard the top card. It's Withers. Draw a card. I can play a card. Super Speed Strut. Then for 1, discard the top card. Oh, that's a good one to get rid of. Draw a card. Good lord. Buccaneer Blaze. 2 targets, 2 fire damage each. Make that 3. We'll take out the Temple Defenders. Hit the cats for 2. I can play a card. We'll play Icaranian Sun Salutation. So she deals 3, 8, 9, 10 damage to Ahuizotl, and all of that goes under the new routine. Power, let's discard one of these and draw 3 cards. Oh, draw a card. Shuffle her trash into her deck. Nice. Alright, start of turn. We can play a hero card. Let's do Rainbow Dash. It's the Aerial Flower Formation. She deals a target 3, 6, 7 damage to Ahuizotl. Take full advantage of that, and we lose all of our tokens. Twister, when this card enters play, destroy all other environment cards and deal each target 2 irreducible projectile damage. That's cool, actually, because we're all immune, so everybody take 2. Jungle Cats are defeated. Then remove all tokens from both flight pools. Excellent. Start of the environment turn, destroy this card. And speaking of start of turn, it is the start of the villain turn. We play the top card of the villain deck. Confident Gloating. Ongoing. At the end of the villain turn, discard the top card of each hero deck. Then Ahuizotl regains X HP, where X is 1, plus the number of non-one-shot cards discarded this way. That needs to go. Each non-relic villain target regains 2 HP. So that's basically all the damage they just took, but whatever. And then he plays a card and gets 2 tokens. Sneak Thief, another minion. Alright, end of turn, he deals no damage. The relics heal 4. Daring Do hits him for 3. Spear Bearers deal no damage. Biff deals no damage. Pickpocket destroys somebody's card. Let's see. And this card deals the hero with the most cards in hand 3 melee damage. That hero discards a card. Okay, so how many cards does everybody actually have? She's got 4. She's got 2. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she's got 5. So it's either... Okay, we'll just destroy Monster of Id. I was going to do that anyway. That's fine. I got some use out of it. Then we discard the top card of each hero deck, and he heals 2. And this deals no damage, but Lady Liberty has to discard a card. That's fine. Okay, Electro-Optical Cloak goes away. That was amazing. That would have been a very rough round if not for that. Networked Attack. Each augmented hero may use a power now. Idealist draw a card. She can do... Oh, we're almost done. Let's hit Ahuizotl for 2. Put a card under that. Lady Liberty will use Freedom's Touch. Hit him for 2. Let Idealist draw a card. Rainbow Dash will discard a card and draw 2. And that's his entire turn. Okay, Lady Liberty can play 2 cards. First, we will Honor the Fallen. Increase damage dealt by Lady Liberty by 1. Increase damage dealt by and to Lady Liberty by 1 for each incapacitated hero. I love this card. It's great if she's the last one standing. Second card, play Ring the Bell. That's a token for us. Lady Liberty deals a villain character 2 melee damage, make that 3. Next time the top card of that villain's deck would be played, prevent that play. It's a one-off, cannot play cards. Power number 1, everybody else heal. Idealist can draw. Power number 2, Freedom's Touch again. Hit him for 3. She'll draw. Or no, Idealist can draw. Power number 3, she will heal Cypher, and everybody else heal 1. Draw 2 cards. Alright, this game is over. Start of turn, let's put a card under Karate Robot, and then we will, I don't know, play Giant Floaty Head for the heck of it, and then I'll just go ahead and use Karate Robot and we win. That was pretty cool. Let's take a look at some cards we did not see. Antediluvian Presence. On Caballeron's side, it just plays an extra card. For Ahuizotl, it increases damage he deals by 1. The first time each turn, each hero target deals damage to Ahuizotl, he deals that target 1 psychic damage. So that's real good for getting rid of Daring Do. Vow of Vengeance. The hero with the most cards in play deals himself H-2 psychic damage. Until the start of the villain turn, when that hero would deal damage to a non-hero target, reduce it by 1, and redirect it to the villain target with the highest HP. That can be helpful sometimes, but for the most part, you're going to be punching Caballeron for nothing. Brazen Kidnapping. If Ahuizotl is in play, destroy Daring Do. And select the hero target with the second lowest HP, and it cannot deal damage until the start of the villain turn. Archer Battery. Minion. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the X hero targets the highest HP 2 projectile damage each, where X is this card's current HP. That is it for Ahuizotl. Wonderbolt's Academy. Bulk Biceps Cadet. Reduce damage dealt to environment targets by 1. The first time this card is dealt damage each turn, add a token to the hero flight pool. Start of the environment turn, this card regains a hit point. He's here for you. Clear the Sky. Training exercise. Let's card enters play the top card of the environment deck. When a hero or villain card destroys an environment card, including this one, add a token to the associated flight pool. Start of the environment turn, destroy this card. 500 Lapse. At the start of each turn, put the top card of the associated deck into play. At the start of the environment turn, destroy this card. It's just, here's extra cards for go. Spitfire. Captain of the Wonderbolts. At the start of each player's turn, this card may deal their hero 3 sonic damage. If damage is taken this way, add a token to the hero flight pool, and that player may play an extra card during the play phase and use an extra power during their power phase. At the start of the environment turn, if no heroes took damage this way since the end of the last environment turn, remove 2 tokens from the hero flight pool. That's the only card other than the Twister that can remove tokens from a flight pool. Fleetfoot. Wonderbolt. First time each turn, any hero target deals 4 or more damage at once to any non-hero target, add a token to the hero flight pool. She makes it a little bit more like the Colosseum. At the end of the environment turn, shuffle the environment trash and discover a training exercise from it. Lightning Dust. Cadet. Also Rainbow Dash's Nemesis. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the H targets other than itself with the highest HP 1 projectile and 2 sonic damage each, then add 2 tokens to the villain flight pool. If this card is 0 or fewer HP when destroyed by a hero card, add 3 tokens to the hero flight pool. And Cloud Blaster is the last training exercise. When a card would enter its trash, put it on top of its deck instead. The second time each turn a card is moved to the same deck this way, add a token to its associated flight pool. And that only lasts for a round. Last but not least, the one, the only, Rainbow Dash. Daring Rescue, this card with the awesome art. Play this card next to another hero. When that target would be dealt damage by a non-hero target, you may redirect it to a target other than its source. If you do, destroy this card and put it under a routine. Rainbow Dry. Each player may discard a card. When a card is discarded this way, draw a card. If all players discarded a card this way, you may destroy a routine and put it back into play, then put this card under a routine in play. Oh yeah, and we didn't see the element of loyalty, which says the first time each turn any non-hero target deals damage to one of your allies, Rainbow Dash deals that target 2 melee damage. So she gets a combat stance for everyone but herself. And that is Wave 6 of Sentinels of the MLP verse, new variants aside. You can, of course, find it on my mod. As always, thank you for watching. Tabletop Simulator, the Reeva Sentinels called in DLC, Seekirk Sentinels of Earth Prime mod, Walker's Workbench, not less green against products. Please support the official release and flip.